Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel ExcelVBA Expert. In today's video, we are going to solve advanced BI analyst interview question and answer. So here, 5 questions today we will solve. Let's start from question number 1. In the question number 1, this question belongs to the SQL. So here what we do have a two data set. The one is sales table and the second one is the customer table. The question is from the following tables, write a SQL query to find the salesperson and the customer who reside in the same city and return the sales name, customer name, and the city. So basically, what we want here, so basically, the salesperson, okay, here the location, if the location will be same of salesperson and the customer, okay, so those details actually we need to get, okay, through the SQL query. So let's start. So here already I have imported these two, the table. Let me show you. Use my DB IDB1. Let me, okay, so here I do have two tables, sales table and another one is customer table. All right, okay, so here for example this salesman is belongs to here. So here we do have a one common field in the both the table, which is sales ID, this sales ID and this sales ID. So through the inner join, first we will we will first of all connect these two tables together and we'll see that what are the matching value we do have. Let's start. Select, let's get all data first. Select a star from sales table, inner join, right, and the customer table. Okay, on which we want to connect on sales table dot sales ID and customer table dot salesman ID. Let me execute. So here you guys can see, here we do have the all the data. These are the matching data we do have. So here this salesman, okay, this salesman and okay, so here is the salesman name and here's the customer name. So this is the city, okay, of salesman and this city is of customer. So here what we want, if the cities are being equal, for example New York, and because this customer lives in New York and this salesman lives in New York, so these are the matching records actually we want to get. So what we can do, so here we can only add one where clause, where sales table dot city is equal to customer table. So when you will read this question, it seems that it's a little advanced and tricky, but if you will solve it, so it is not much the tricky one. So let me execute it first. You look, so here you guys can see, here we would need only couple of details. For example, sales table dot salesman ID, okay, and what all we would need here, a written sales name, customer name. So sales name dot name, okay, name, sorry, name, and after that customer table dot customer name, then city, okay, sales table dot city. Let me execute. Now you look, so these are the customers, this is the customer name, this is the salesperson name, right? So these are the customer and these are the sales names are living in the same city. This is what actually this question was asking us, okay. So here let me copy this and let me paste it here. Let me paste it here, okay. I will attach this file in the description box. From there you guys can download it for your practice, okay. So now let's move to the question number 2. In the question number 2, here it says that you need to connect your MS Access with Excel through VBA and fetch out any details, and we need to basically get, for example, I do have one folder, okay, of MS Access. In this folder I do have one database. In this database I do have one table which is data. This data basically I want to get here through VBA code. That's the simple requirement. So this is little advanced because when it comes about to integrate any database with Excel, okay, through VBA, so here we have to take care a lot of things, because we when we connect it, then we have to write an SQL query. So you should have a understanding, the good exposure on SQL, so that you guys can write a query to fetch out the details. So let me write it for you to make you understand how we are going to write. So here add one module all time. So before integrating any database with Excel, we have to enable one external library. I already have taught it in my multiple videos. So here again this question has come up, so let's start. Okay, first enable the one library which is Microsoft ActiveX 6.10 library, something like that. So Microsoft ActiveX here, Microsoft ActiveX 6.1, okay, library. Okay, so here this is what you have to enable and start writing a code. I would write my code in the option explicit mode. All right, sub procedure, question number one. Okay, write dim CNN, which means connection, as new AuDB connection, RST as NICU record set. Okay, dim sh as a worksheet, and k as a integer. Only these are the four variable we have declared. So set sh, write it as active sheet, and you have to also write a query, right? So for query you have to declare one more variable to store your query. What query? Query, the query query. So here select start from, what is the table name? The table name is, I think, data. Yes, this is data. So you have to write it here, data. And here the step which I'm going to which the code which I'm going to write, it is something very important. This is the string. Okay, cnn dot provide. Okay, this is something which will help you to connect your database with Excel. So right here, Microsoft dot ace dot oledb 12.0. This is a string, guys. Okay, and after that cnn dot open. Here you have to open, so basically you have to get the path of this database, go in the security, copy this. I just copied it. Okay, and I'm pasting it here like this. Then cnn dot open, execute your query like this, cnn. Okay, now print your header. In order to printing your header, you have to run one loop, rst dot record, rst dot record count minus 1, next k, sh dot range, g1 dot offset 0 comma k dot value, rst dot field, k dot name. Okay, and as soon as you will do this, so in g2 I would like to get my all the row data. Okay, copy from record set, cnn dot close message box, done. Okay, now let's execute it. Let's create a one button here, go in the developer, take one button here, question number one, keep it somewhere like this. Okay, and rename it as a run. Okay, so simple, I will save later on. So simple, click here. Let's do. Operation is not allowed when the, okay, so I think we already have opened it. We have not opened. Now let me again click here. I think there is some problem. cnn dot provider Microsoft dot ac dot oledb 12.0, cnn dot open, something wrong. So it should be rst dot open qry cnn. Okay, now reset it and rerun it again. Okay, now click here. Look, but the header has not come up. Why the header is not coming? Let me see. So rst dot record count dot field. Let me rerun it. Hey, look, now we do have our header as well. So instead of record count, you have to write it rst.fields dot count minus 1. Okay, so this is the sales ID, name and location. This is exactly the data we are having in this database. When you will open it, and you will have the same data here. Okay, you look, the same data. This is what actually we have fetched into the Excel through VBA. This is what, okay, the question was asking. Now again the question number 3, this the the previous one that we connected with the MS Access, now we have to connect the same thing. For example, in SQL we do have one data of sales table, for example. Okay, I want to get this data here in the G1. How we can do that? Now again start writing the code. The library you guys will have to enable the same which we have enabled earlier, right, for the MS Access. Now let's question number 2 right here. Simple, let's copy all the variable from here. Okay, copy it till here and paste it. Okay, now here you have to declare one more variable as str as a string. Okay, right here qry select star from sales table. Okay, I think sales spelling is correct or not, whether I have to check it. Sales table, the spelling is absolutely correct. Okay, right here str dot provider dot sql oledb 1.0 integrated security security SSPI data source, and the data source, which means data source will be your SQL server name. So right click here, connect and copy this, and after that come here and paste it. Then in which database you have this table, so that database it is my db1. Okay, because I enable it my db1 here, you look. So under this database I do have this table, that's why I just copied and paste it. Okay, next what we need to do, we have to do the same thing, cnn dot open str. Let's check it first, is it working or not. Let's press f8 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 f8. Wow, which means this string is absolutely correct, so you know nothing is wrong here. So right here rst dot open, okay, qry.cnn, and the same thing you have to do which you have done, you know, in the above code for k 02 rst dot fields dot count -1, next k range sh dot range g1 dot offset 0 comma k dot value, it will be rst dot fields k dot name. Okay, and after that sh dot range, in the g2 you will have to copy it and paste it. Message box, done it. This is a simple integration we are doing with through, you know, VBA. Okay, with the MS Access and with SQL Server. Now question number 2, run it. Okay, run it. I'm just clicking here, you look, the sales table we have fetch it out from the SQL. This is the exactly the same thing we do have here, which I'm showing here, right? So let me execute it. Okay, this is the same thing we just copied and paste to the VBA, and we have bring it in the Excel itself. Okay, now let's go to the question number 4. In the question number 4, attach the multiple Excel file in Outlook. Okay, so here we must have some multiple file first. So let me get some multiple files first. Okay, let's see, in YouTube I do have some folders. So folder data consolidation. Let me see if I do have any multi data collector. I hope here I should have, you know. So these are the tables, these are the Excel files I want to attach. Okay, I want to attach in the Outlook. Okay, so right here data. So from this, so whatever the files, if I do have any files, okay, for example it is as of now it is 7, if it is, you know, 10 20, whatever files I do have in this folder, I would like to attach all those for all those files, okay, in the Outlook. So first let's open the Outlook first. Let's open it. Okay, and let's start writing a code through VBA. So here you have you know, in order to integrate your Outlook with VBA, you have to enable one more library, which is Microsoft Outlook 16.0 something, right? So you look Microsoft Outlook, go a little down, Microsoft Outlook 16.0 object library. Okay, sub procedure question number 3. So here what you have to do, you have to enable one more, you know, library in order to attach your file. Now you have to also enable Microsoft scripting runtime. This is something which is called FSO, file system object, right? So Microsoft scripting runtime, this is the Microsoft scripting runtime. Dim FSO as a new file system object, folder as folder, f1 as file. Okay, and dim ot as new Outlook application, and oml as outlook dot mail item. Okay, Now what you can do, set fso as new file system, already I declared. As set fldr folder, fso.get folder. Here you have to specify your folder in which that you have your files. In this particular path I do have my all the files which I want to attach. Okay, and after that what you can do, you can start writing your the code. New app, uh, new outlook dot application set oml, then ot dot create item, then mail item with oml. Now you have to draft your email like this too, in the two, for example, excelVBA 422 at the rate gmail.com. Okay, then in subject test it, and in body write it here as pfa. In attachment, here is the important thing. So here run one more loop for each f1 in folder dot files. So here files is not coming, so which means that you again have to disable your this, uncheck it, and right here now it should come up. Okay, now go back in the tools, in the reference, again enable it. Okay, so that it will help us to display a outlook email. So go a little down, outlook 16.0. Okay, then next f1, right here dot attachment dot add, right here f1 dot path. That's it. And after, as soon as it has done, dot display message box, done. Okay, this is the code which will help us to to attach a multiple files. For example, as of now it is around 7. All the 7 files should attach in the mail body. So you know let's test it together. Click here as run. Okay, I'm clicking here. Let's see. It says, let me see, is it working? You look, all the file now has been attached. Okay, so this is the code, guys. This is the code which can help you to attach a multiple files. All right, now let's go to the question number 5. In the question number 5, this is also very interesting, guys. So here I do have some address in a column, then in each address I do have some phone number, mobile number of a 10 digit. So here the position is not defined. Okay, and you also don't have any kind of any common things or basis which that you can extract out this phone number. I don't see any kind of common things in the all the addresses. So here I have to, the question is that we need to extract out all the 10 digit mobile number in the b column. So the common thing here, only the length is the 10. Okay, the 10 also can be length of any text. So here what we have to do, let's start here. Write the one formula, row indirect a1 semicolon colon a and length of this. So it will give you, when you will press f9, it will give you, it will give you this, the number, index number, right? So here mid, click here, and comma 10. So now it will basically bifurcate it, it will bifurcate it with the 10. It will basically concatenate your all the text or the numbers. Okay, it will make a pair of the words of 10 digit. Okay, that's what you guys can see when I press f9. Now next what you have to do, right, you have to simply test it. You have to write one more formula here, is number. Okay, and after that it will give you true and false, obviously. Then here you have to write here as match. So what it is doing, let me explain you. So when you will press f9, so wherever I do have a 10 digit number, okay, because I return the function as is number. So whenever I do have a 10 digit number, it will give me the true. So here what I'm doing, I'm writing here match. So that I can get a position number. Match if it is true. Okay, okay, then what it is giving me, it is giving me 39. It is the position number, right? So here, right here, mid. Okay, come here. So in this particular, sorry, in this particular start number, this is the index number from where my numbers is being started. Okay, from here plus 1, then comma 10. Okay, now press enter. You will get your phone number. You look. Okay, this is the function which can help you, okay, to This is the function which, this is the formula which can help you to get the mobile number from these huge addresses. Okay, I hope guys this video will help you. Okay, will help you to increase and to enhance your skill set. Okay, and I will attach this file in the description box. From there you guys can download it for your practice. Thank you very much guys.